All right. We got on. We are, we are live. You check that and see if it went on social. We're going to have a guest jumping on right here shortly. Leslie's going to check a few things out. We got some huge news. We're going to be revealing a few things over the next few weeks. But today, happy Thanksgiving week. We're just getting started in here on Monday, and we're gonna have a special guest as soon as Miss Leslie texts him, tell him to jump on. A big special guest, we should say. And with that, I hope everybody stays safe on the roads, traveling. Interstate 95 already crazy here, and it's just going to get more and more insane as the week goes on to all you travelers out there across the United States. So coming up, besides the big news, as we get my man right here on, we're going to have all kind of goodies coming for the holiday. We're going to have maybe a surprise Christmas backdrop. Maybe there's going to be a surprise Christmas backdrop coming up soon. You might want to look for that in a few weeks, as well as a few other things coming in for December, right? Mm, mm. Right. Let's see right here. There is the
There
guy.
he is.
What is going on, my man?
I'm in my truck, so that's about it, guys.
Man, well, first of all, we just wanted to, more than anything, is we're going to tell the world that Brandon Murray is coming on the short porch to help guide us in the future for years to come.
That's right.
Mm.
Appreciate you guys having me. That's awesome. That's a great thing, and I appreciate you guys believing in me and giving me an opportunity to help grow your brand.
Yeah, man. Let me tell you, it's been a long time coming. We can't thank you enough for all the things you did. And we got a lot of big things coming on the baseball side, on the fast pitch side.
That's
I know
right.
you've already been talking to some people,
I
and
have.
we're gonna hit the ground running, man, and just do. We're gonna be showing the world what short porch bats are all about in these new genres as we jump in there real soon.
Abs- for sure. I can't wait to get the those ball bats and those fast pitch softball bats out there. I think it's going to set the tone for the market. In my personal opinion.
Yeah, so talk a little bit about that. So you're one of the only ones who you've seen the BB Core bat that'll be out 3 or 4 weeks. You've seen it in action. You've
I have.
had some players seen it, and give your feedback on that so people know what to look for.
Our BB core, I'd say right now, we're probably 2 mile an hour faster than the next hottest thing on the market. I'm not going to get into manufacturing. People know what's out there, emos and stuff of that nature. Some of your Eastons, your comp, so forth. But I've got some kids up where I'm at have been demoing some. And I'll say this: a couple weeks ago, we have got kids up there. I'm in the Gainesville area, Gainesville, Georgia area, for folks who don't know where I live, and that's north of Atlanta for anybody's paying attention. That's where Deshaun Watson's from, by the way, for anybody. Um, but I had kids a couple weeks ago with that demo in their hands, and I'm telling you now, I had two, not just one. Hunter, he's 6'6", about
Yeah.
240, but I got two that have never home run, and they're hitting them out of the ballpark with those BB cores. I'm telling you, they can't want to hit the market.
Uh,
It's unreal.
Absolutely. And, we'll be doing the same kind of thing as we take our new tech, all of our new tech into fast pitch. And we'll be demoing those soon. Also, we'll get you some of those out.
Sure.
And past that, man, let's get a little background. How about the long haul bombers tour, man? I know you
Yeah.
this weekend
Go
the
ahead.
long haul bombers. Want to talk a little bit about
Well,
that
it was.
story? Mhm.
I, I will. It was a great venue. First, I'd like to say thank you, Josh Rasselman. He owns Spartan Bats, and he was the host of the venue. He had us at Hammons Field, the Double-A park for the St. Louis Cardinals in Springfield, Missouri. Greg Guest won the individual. Congratulations to him. He hit some bombs. But we also do a team event. Our Bombers against their top six.
Mhm.
So we wound up going tied. We were tying 31-31. And Jeff and Josh decided they had two old school bats laying there. They had a Steels bat and about 1982 Howard's Western Steer concrete pole. Well, Kobe Hughes got up first and just destroyed Steele's bat, busted it instantly, it just shattered. And then we all said, well, we're getting this Howard's Western Steer bat. Two swings. And I'm telling you, it was brutal to hit that ball up out of it. But it came down to it. Shannon Smith was warmed up to finish, and I come up and I look back. I hit a line drive off the fence. I looked back and I knew if I could cut it, I'd get it. And I'm the actual one to hit it out. And then Shannon come up and he one hopped the power alley. He got close, but didn't get it done. But in all fairness, that is a grown man bat right there. My first thoughts was Rick Shear, Cinco, them some grown men right there. I have to
Absolutely.
swing that crap. But other than that, man, it was fantastic. Environment was great. The crowd was cool, man, because exactly what we were getting into, having hit that 1980 creep pole. So when I hit it, and I'm not trying to be, you know how I am. I'm
Yeah,
humble about that. So, but it was really cool when I hit it because I knew what the uphill battle was hitting that style of bat compared to modern technology. It's
yeah.
Eglos went from 105 to like 71. I bet that's how bad it was.
Oh yeah, and that just comes
So
down to just it's just strong. And back in the day, to play on the top 1%, you couldn't just be
yes,
an athlete. And heck, I
yes,
was thankful as better bats come out. And I'm not getting into the composites, but I'm talking about as the Secors and Zcor bats hit the
that's right.
market, just better aluminum bats. Then you could feature kind of smaller athletes like myself. But before that, you just had to be pure brute
It
strong. You know.
yeah, it was one of those events right there. We had a couple guys there that could hit it, but you cannot. There is no humanly way possible you're miss hitting a with that bat on a baseball. It is not happening. Nobody is doing it. It's one of those situations where I always say it comes down to old school raw horsepower. It's one of those situations, and fortunately, I felt pretty comfortable about it. If I could lift one, I could get it, but at that perfect situation, and fortunately, I got it done for my team, and that's how we won that event as a team.
Yeah, man, that's awesome. Like I said, I missed that. I told you I missed it, but I've heard a lot about it, and that is some really cool shit right there. And again, first of all, guys, I didn't say what all Brandon would be doing. He will be a national account manager. He will be over our baseball division, and he will also be leading the charge with Christian and some others here on our fast pitch as we venture into fast pitch. But he will be heading up our baseball division as well as everything short porch on the national account side. So congratulations
Correct.
on that,
And he's
Coleman.
gonna stay in the Atlanta
Yeah,
area.
and he's going to stay in the Atlanta
I
area
am.
right now, which is a
Mhm.
big mecca of baseball and fast
It
pitch.
is.
Of course, Perfect Game is right. It's the home there, and East Cobb being the mecca of
It is.
travel baseball for anywhere in the country.
We also have Lake Point PBR over here
Yeah.
as
Yeah,
well.
Lake Point PBR, a beautiful
Yep.
park. I've played there many
I,
times.
I think it's the best. I think it's the best complex in the South. They got two quads,
Yeah,
and all of them are 385 to center 320 down the lines, and it's amazing.
yeah, and it,
So
it don't rain out there. It drains. It's all turf. It drains really quick. We've been there playing, and it's storm like hell. And 5 minutes later, you're playing when it stops.
yeah,
So that's
for sure.
that's a very good venue. And East Cobb's come a long way too with some turf. They put a lot of turf down there at East
Yeah,
Cobb.
perfect. Well, back during COVID, this, Jeff Morty, but a lot of people may not know this. They do, maybe they don't. But Perfect Game had bought them out, and when COVID had hit, that's
Yeah.
when they returfed and did all the new stuff and upgraded East Cobb's facility, and it's right outside of Kell High School right there. So That's why that's Perfect Games headquarters for the East Coast.
Yeah, man, and we're real tight with the Perfect Game guys. Of course, being Georgia being our home, so we look forward to getting into baseball. I know they're excited about Short Porch coming in and doing a lot of things. Leslie and I talked to Tony Von Doltrin from Perfect Game.
That's right.
We talked to him about us coming out with the baseball bats, and he was super excited. And our message to him was Short Porch will be doing a lot of things with Perfect Game as we jump out there and jump into that market. And we started this company, baseball company, and somehow we ended up being one of the largest senior softball companies in the country. And that's just where we are right now. And I know you're a part of that as our most popular signature hitter. And that's something else I know you'll have your hands in and be making a lot of the decision for signature players with Short Porch going forward, as I will lean on you, obviously, for that.
For sure.
But there's going to be a lot of stuff coming, and I know all the Short Porch people, as we'll be announcing, and man, they're going to be ecstatic. This is just goes to show you, I think, the growth of our company and where we're going as a direction. And I think you bought into it a few years ago when we met. You believed in what we were doing.
I know.
And here we are.
It's rehash it. I always say a lot of people don't know how me and Jeff met. Leslie knows, but I was up at I want to say TCA, that baseball field, I think 2 or 3 somewhere, whatever it was.
Yeah.
And we were out there. We were asking that salty dog, and and I remember what happened. He said, "Man, you can hit pretty good," and I was like, "Well, I appreciate it, man." And but long story short, if you go back to that Jeff will remember this. He says, "Hey, man," and then I knew Short Porch was just legit bats, because I'm real peculiar about my weights. You know that, Jeff, about me. And you threw that deuces to me, and you gave me that 20-ounce deuce.
That's right.
And my exact words is, "Don't you film this in case I swing and miss." If you remember, and I hit two of the furthest balls I ever hit in my life with the light bat, and I was like, "Good God, there's something to this." Do you remember that?
Yeah, absolutely, man. You ran into 2 in a row. You didn't miss, and they went.
No, sir. I was like, God almighty. That's when I knew Short Porch was absolutely off the charts. I have a hard time sitting back with light bats, but me having the ability back with those 2 bats, with that bat, with those 2 swings, I was like, man, these bats are legit. So that was my introduction.
Yeah, that's right. And we do, our balanced bats are top tier. Everybody knows that. We do have a little more barrel weight than most, and that's what differentiates our bats from everybody else, So and we're about to drop a New Balance bat probably next week. So our senior balance wig popper is going for 2026. You heard it here first. We're going to be unleashing it. The 2026 Sunshine, as we call it, wig popper balance.
Sunshine wig poppers, what that one's going to be?
Yeah, the 2026. If you remember, the Sunshine balance bat from last year was a huge hit.
I do, because that's what I've been trying to get Philip Edwards to see, and he base hits the heck out of with that bat. And, I've been trying to get that in his hands, and that's what I've been. He's stuck on them DDT. Nothing wrong with that by no means, but he really kills it with that Sunshine. So maybe this new man, he can be special for when he starts getting on those balanced bats a little bit.
Yeah, man. And we found out firsthand that we all can't just sit up there and hit the ball out the park if we want to win games.
If anybody learned anything, they learn in Vegas how that is. It's teams that base hit it and play defense out there. You and I both know, and just making a commitment to give yourself up, as a teammate, going backside and ball 7 miles is what wins out there. You got to put ego aside and do what's best for the team to win. And we got really good, but fortunately run into a Reggie's Rams team that beat us on a walk-off to send us packing Sunday. But next year's a new year.
Yeah, they were hitting it good, and that game could have went either way, and we just didn't come out. We didn't come out on the right side of that one, but we made a hell of a run. No. And hey, man, 2026, for senior softball, it's going to be awesome too. I know you work hard on the Short Porch 50s team.
Yeah.
So
it'll be good.
We appreciate all you do there, and thank you for everything. But yeah. The whole thing with next year is our growth is going to be substantial, and you know that, and it's going to be
Yes.
a lot of fun having you here on the ground with us as we grow with what could be an even bigger year next year growth wise than this year, and we grew
Correct.
substantially this year. So it's going to be a wild, and definitely you're going to be a big part of it. Man, I just can't wait. Again, thank you for everything you've done. I think when it comes to most people, you don't need no introduction. They already know you. So they know a lot about you.
Appreciate it.
But you'll be on the ground helping us lead the charge. And I know a lot of the senior softball players will be reaching out as they find out right after this video. So
I know, I know. Yeah, I didn't say nothing to anybody, so it's all good. But I love I love those guys, and you know how much I think of them dudes, man. And that's one thing about our 50. You know that we've got one rule and one rule only. You better play hard and hustle. Ain't
yeah,
that right, brother?
hell yeah, man. We're gonna
That's all we
grind
live
it
by.
out. We're gonna grind it out and try to do the little things right. And if you do that, then I'll sleep good at night, win, lose, or draw. Right. So,
That's right.
so
I can deal with that as long as we playing smart and
yeah,
hard. That's what I
yeah,
say.
we'll come out.
But as far as the baseball coming out, I look forward to be a fun year. I can't wait to get a couple of them BB cores in my hand. I can't
Yeah,
wait to see Big H. I refer to Hunt a couple in his hand, and he gets to walk into the season. That kid right there, whoo! I can't just I can't wait to see him. But
well,
and I got another one. I got another one up here in eighth grade. It's 6'6", 235. Big Eli. You've seen him,
yeah,
man child. He's actually in FBU right now, getting ready to go down to Naples, I believe, Florida, where they're doing that. He's out of the Buford crew over there,
yeah.
but he's tied to Jackson. But he's another one that hits in a mile with baseball bats, and he is another dude. So just a lot of good kids. That BB core bat will take
Oh yeah.
off. It's going
We
to be something
we're
special.
gonna have. We've already had a lot of the great high school players around here. Ricky Huggins' grandson's been in here hitting it. He's been testing against the other bat companies. He said he's gonna go short porch as soon as the day we drop him. And
So, but
Ricky,
it's averaging about 2 mile an hour
oh
faster
man,
than everything else
yeah,
out there because that's what my care where I'm at are giving me the feedback because I feedback. I need to know what's wrong, what's right, what's good, what's
definitely.
bad. And honestly, they're all like Coach Brandon, Coach Brandon, Coach Brandon. It's faster, it's coming off better, it swings good. They love that.
It's about the weight distribution. The same thing, just like it's not an illegal barrel. It's about weight distribution. It's what we did with the DDT. With our weight distribution,
Right.
and there will be DDT models come out into baseball. Our first BB core is a one piece, but just getting the weighting right is what really helps out these kids. And I think it's missed by a lot of companies. And we've always been one to just get our weighting right for performance, to get the premier performance, and our materials are real good, as you know. So it's
Absolutely.
man, it's going to be a lot of fun. And I know as January hits, as we get ready for the TOCs on senior softball, as we get ready for the kid challenge cups, happens even before the senior challenge cups. As we get ready
That's
for the
correct.
younger guys challenge cups in softball, and we drop
That's
the BB core for high school and college just ahead of season, it's going to be wild, man. It's going to be
and,
absolutely wild.
and coming off the BB core, I've already tapped into the that we've been talking about. So anyway, I had to hang up on them. But the fast pitch market already, three major programs we've been talking to, they're looking forward to giving those to evaluate those as well. So
Ah,
that fast pitch market is got some significant players up here that's ready to try to put the hand, man.
yeah, absolutely. Our fast pitch.
God, can
We're
you hear
waiting
me?
right. We're waiting right now for
Hello,
approval. Of course, we're
is
we're
going on?
looking to we're looking to get into the
Y'all
fast
there?
pitch. Yeah, we hear you. You with
Good night.
us?
Mm. Hello.
See us now?
Hmm. We can see you good, brother. But yeah, everybody will be jumping into the fast pitch market at some point next year, maybe as well as the travel ball drop fives, drop eights, and drop
I
tens. We're
can't hear you
working on them
guys.
right now. And but
Oh man.
again, congratulations, Brandon Murray, who just
Brandon.
lost us. He is our most current employee that we
Yes.
have brought on. and he is the national account director over our baseball division starting up.
Oh, we
And
lost him.
we absolutely love Brandon. He's done a lot for us and helped us throughout the last few years, and haven't really ever asked for anything. So Brandon's trying to jump back
We
on.
can jump back
I
on with them right
think
here.
I'm back
There you
on.
go.
Somebody called me on my phone. I apologize, guys.
Yeah,
That's
you were still there. Well, you just couldn't hear us, but
I couldn't hear y'all. I'm sitting here. I'm
I
like
got
talking. I couldn't hear you guys.
But yeah, we were just telling everybody, yeah, the fast pitch is coming. The travel baseball bats, we're working hard. I don't know when we'll have all these launches. Our goal is to launch all that stuff in 2026.
Right.
And that'll be, I mean, it is at the top of our list to get in these other genres and have fun with it and show everybody, what Short Porch is about. It was always our goal. And yeah, like I said, you're one of the first big steps as we move into baseball and fast pitch coming forward. So,
Well, I appreciate you guys believing in me as a person first off, and then as a player second. I ain't always been perfect. I make my mistakes like everybody else, but there's an old saying, man. You don't live in your past, you learn from your past. Does that make sense?
Absolutely.
You
yeah,
learn from it, you don't live in it. So every day's a
absolutely.
new day. So we try to do the right thing and stay humble and kind. And you know how I feel about that, especially putting yourself out there on a social media platform or national platform when you talk to people. You're only as good as your word, and that's how I feel about that stuff, brother.
Well,
So
everybody knows that we're high on integrity and the people we have that we can trust around us, and we're a tight knit group. And with us exploding right now, we have to be careful about things. And I'll tell you, this wasn't taken lightly. This is a very calculated move by Short Porch. Um, and man, we're just thankful it worked out. So the timing seemed to be perfect. And sometimes timing is everything, like the says, timing is everything. Sometimes,
that's right.
so it
Well,
all.
brother, like I said, I thank you guys for believing in me and sticking by me.
Yeah,
And
man.
like I said, I think the sky's the limit for anything we do moving forward. I think it's going to be a fantastic situation. I
Mhm.
can't wait to get the BB core off the ground, get it going, get people just see what a great product the Short Porch has.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. We're just building infrastructure around the company, as you know, and you're just the start of that. We're going to be making moves here in office. We have another big announcement coming later this week. I'll talk to you about that offline.
Okay.
We got some really cool stuff going on right now, guys, at Short Porch, and it's because of all the people who support us, all the players out there swinging Short Porch who support our brand and love everything that we're doing, from the left field lounge that Leslie does with the shirt subscription to the gear to the bat and gloves. We just have a ton of support right now, and it's because of people like you that have always stood by
Thank
us
you.
that we're able to do more and more. But again, man, I won't hold you up. I'm going to call you offline. Thank you for everything.
Okay.
Congrats.
Thank
Congrats
Absolutely.
again.
Thank you guys for having me.
Yeah,
you.
thank you, buddy. I'll talk to you real soon in a few minutes.
Yeah, I'll see y'all. Have a good day. See you,
All
Leslie.
right. Good day, bro.
Bye.
So, guys, again, that is Brandon Murray. He will sit at the top of our baseball division as we move forward. He lives in the Atlanta market, which is the largest
Yes.
travel baseball market anywhere in the U.S. He will be at the forefront, heading up, revamping our signature bat division for 2026. It's going to be exciting time.
Oh yeah.
It's going to be exciting, guys. When I say exciting, it's going to be unbelievably exciting. And we have bigger news coming up later this week.
We do have bigger
We even
news.
have bigger news coming up later this week.
So I want to say, if you see us on live, you better tune in
You better tune in.
all this week
All this week, you better tune in.
because you
See
don't
us
know
online.
what we'll announce.
You have no idea the things going on at Short Porch. And we are super stoked about everything that's going on. And speaking of Brandon Murray, one of the hottest selling items we have right now, I didn't get to talk about it while Brandon was on here, is his Bayou signature bat. Brandon Murray's Paw patch right there. So it is one of the hottest selling bats we have out right now. Everybody really loves it. DDT Tech, that is just all the rage on the U-Trip and senior side. It is coming to baseball. DD Tech will show up in baseball eventually right here. I promise you. So tune into that. But we're going to happy Thanksgiving. We're going to be on probably every day.
Every day.
We'll be on every day this